A group of astronauts are in space to install a device when an almost deafening sound is heard. Then the astronauts are abducted. A group of teenagers are on vacation trip to a secluded cottage deep inside the woods. After hours of traveling, they come to a stop at a gas station to refuel. While at it, Brendan finds a truck and a blood trail at its trunk. But before he could unveil what's underneath the cloak, the hunter grabs him and scares the hell out of Brendan. Charlie arrives at the scene and pleads on Brendan's behalf, rescuing him from the hunter. Meanwhile, somewhere in Wainwright, Alaska, a gigantic storm has been detected by a group of meteorologists. The teenagers finally arrive at the cottage and immediately begin to settle in. Brendan installs a motion sensor on a tree, and while exploring the woods, they come across a seemingly abandoned cabin, making their way into it to discover what's inside. They find pictures and a radio device, among other things. A few extra pictures on the wall reveals it's the hunter's house, and he's home already. It is clear that the hunter was formerly an astronaut. He notices their presence and chases after them, but his car gets stuck, giving the teenagers time to escape from him. The news reports strange spiraling cloud formation in the sky, attributing it to be a massive storm, which is also headed towards the location of the teenagers.
Pretty incredible, huh?
120 miles west from their location, a military bunker is seen, and a team of officers and FBI agents reopens a committee's findings which ended a project years ago, even though there has been recent reports from pilots, one of which is Romanovich.
We're all ears now. You can't fight them, Colonel.
The hunter continues tracking the teenagers on foot. That night, Charlie shows Annie a picture of his girlfriend, and when Annie misunderstands him, he quickly explains to her that he lost her in an accident a few months ago. Unable to find the teenagers, the hunter returns to his cottage to prepare traps for what only he appears to be aware of. The news reports a massive craft emerging from the clouds, so massive the teenagers, including the hunter, are able to see it.
They know I'm here.
That night, after Kara sees a glow of light fall from the sky, she passes out. Brendan sees a strange figure captured by the motion sensor. He shows it to everyone, and they later discover that it was the hunter all along. When the hunter shows up just outside the cottage, they believe he is there to attack them. Rob sees an alien under the porch and panics but keeps it to himself. When Kara spots a red glow in the woods, she points out, seeming to know what it is. With the alien now in close proximity to them, they plan on calling for help using the hunter's radio out in the woods. Charlie, Brendan, and Annie encounter a red glowing organism in the shape of a jellyfish inside the kitchen, then it flies away.
Head to the garage and unplug the car battery. Char and I will meet you there in 5 minutes.
When an alien enters the house, Rob panics and accidentally shoots Kara. While she bleeds on the floor, he turns on his friends, then Charlie knocks him out.
I don't see anything. That worries me. We have to go.
With Kara dead, the remaining two attempt to escape when Rob suddenly appears on the road, causing a swerve that crashes the car. Shortly after, they watch from the wreckage as a UFO appears and abducts Rob, buying the others time to escape. While escaping, an alien is spotted and the friends split ways for safety. Brendan falls into one of the traps set by the hunter and screams out loud in pain. While Brendan groans, Annie goes to the hunter's cabin to use the radio and successfully gets a call out for help.
Careful. Might get a splinter.
Please, you've got her. Please. Oh my God. Oh my.
The hunter then arrives and rescues the group from the pursuing alien in the woods. He does this by ambushing an alien in a pit he dug and seems to derive much pleasure in killing it. They return to his cabin where he sedates Brendan and attends to his injury. The hunter narrates to them how he was abducted and experimented on by the aliens years ago. He shows them scars on his body which the aliens left, demonstrating his ability to move objects telekinetically. The hunter also explains that the aliens have visited Earth multiple times in the past, and through enhancement made to abductees, they have been able to shape the evolution of life on Earth. He emphasizes that since his retirement as an astronaut, he has been preparing for their return, dedicating himself to putting an end to their reign.
Not exactly what they teach you in Sunday school, is it? This is how they mark the generals.
For the last 60 years, they've been conducting test runs. Only discovered it a couple of years ago. Damn visitors took everything from me. Sleeping.
I'll distract him.
The hunter captures an alien and drags it into his cabin, and a few moments later Charlie spots him tearing the creature limb by limb, giving them time to escape the hunter. An alien besieges the cabin, and this time, they abduct Brendan. Charlie and Annie escapes as the hunter buys them time to get to a boat, but unfortunately, Charlie changes his mind while Annie boards the boat. She comes under a brief asthmatic attack, almost dying when Charlie appears and rescues her. While on the boat, the aliens abduct them. Charlie wakes up inside the craft of the aliens and proceeds to look for his friends. He calls out to them until Brendan responds in a rather strange voice, and from his appearance, Charlie could tell that the aliens have modified his body. Charlie finds Kara and Rob as well, in the same situation before he finally sees Annie also trapped, just like the others. He tries to help her up, but she has been operated on as well, and dies when detached from the tubes used to secure her. Charlie is captured by two aliens. They perform the procedure on him, and when he wakes up, he sees his ex-girlfriend who died in an accident. She pleads for him to let her go and embrace his new life. Hours later, the teenagers all wake up back in the woods.
Super strong. Do you remember what happened last night?
They reunite at the cottage with no memories of having been abducted at all, but can sense a major change in their bodies. It is immediately reported on the news that the aliens are leaving and that all abducted humans have returned except for an unlucky alien dealt with by the hunter. On their way back home, the teenagers are stopped by a military roadblock. Although the aliens have left, but the government have responded by putting a plan in place to quarantine anyone who has the scar of abduction on their
I'm
body.
gonna need you to step out of the vehicle, please. Got the markings?
When the soldiers open fire, with the help of the hunter, the teenagers use their enhancement to destroy their assailants. After defeating the soldiers, they spot another incoming storm, which would lead to the final recall. This is Falcon Recaps. Thanks for watching.
All the abducted appear to have been returned.
Well, looks like you missed your flight.
Just lost visual. Decrease your altitude.